All right, so depth perception, reality check. Could there be somewhere in the world that you share one with my presence being here? And that is for certain. There's only one world, WORLD. I own it, I'm in it, and you all share it with me. So is there a possibility that there is a dark arts department somewhere in the world? It's a possibility, yeah. I would say for somebody of average, nothing special, that doesn't know any better, yeah, there's a possibility. Great, okay, so now, inside that dark arts department, if there's something called Field of Dream work, FIELDDREAMWORK, which is only only like myself and my cohort, which is my we wear each other's skin. So I look like he does. We're fraternal twins. I wear an 8-hole, he wears a 7-hole, but the face and the genetics are very akin. AKIN, and they're similar, which is where you get the word skin, SKIN, akin, AKIN. And I think that's it for the moment. There's one other one, but anyway. So, so why is it that there are house elves working and flying like there's a MiG rig something, there's an F-14 something, there's a, like, those are like the nobody gives a shit kids. Got it. Okay, I know. No, yeah, I know. They're super important for outside, but they're not Field of Dream workers. So when they're not allowed to be Field of Dream workers because there's other things involved, why are there so many breaks in security at the actual dark arts department that holds Field of Dream work away from the kids that fly planes for a living? Just curious. So being that I am a size 4, FOUR, because I'm a Soviet, SOVIET, for a size 4, FOUR, the U being the union between our VLAD and Soviet 8-hole uniform to 7-hole uniform in a fraternal order all unto ourselves, because he and I both sport the painting that's been famous in this whatever world of Johannes Vermeer, which was a Dutch artwork collection. So now I wear the skin, he wears the skin, he's the 7-hole, I'm the 8-hole. I'm the carbon copier with his electric starter. So now, where did our journey get off-railed? Like, why is the people from Dark Arts Department that don't want to talk, don't want to share things, don't want to break things, don't want things to go awry, why are they incapable of getting, I don't know, say a robed master off his fucking keister out the fucking door and make good on something in this life so maybe he could have another, because right now he's on fucking thin nails himself. So now in 2000 something, I got in a really bad car accident. I was driving a silver Dodge Caravan. I was going southbound on Lind Avenue in like a Bohemia, Ronkonkoma, by MacArthur Airport, where the National Guard, the arm of the National Guard, the useless two guys that stand at the booth and don't let anybody into the gated airport. That one, right. So I was going down that road, and all of a sudden some dumb human comes out of the car wash in a dark green Suzuki, like one of those flip over trucks. Yeah, well, she sure fucking did. She was like fixing something on her like radio or whatever. I see her coming across 6 or 7 lanes of traffic. I'm coming down this way, and like I'm braking so hard trying to get the vehicle to stop, but it's like a 40 mile, I think a 30, 40 mile, like an hour. And so I'm going too fast and she's just coming across. So by the time our science projects connected, the edge of my driver's side, whatever, threw her over. But if you look on like aerial cam, there's a debauchery in there between real world and then what was actually produced in the human realm. Because I don't know, again, it's another part of the problem and the process with you humans and my being here. I don't want to fucking be here. The longer I'm on the out, away from the Field of Dreams department and their protection, that means the more there's no parent at the house of scary quiet. And the more that gets hurt in the outer like districts. Because the guys who fly planes in the wee department, they don't have very good sense of humors and they like to break shit for a living. So now, let's see. So after that accident, I got some x-rays done of my neck region because my shoulder girdle started to hurt again. Now I had a scoliosis test by an Air Force regulation, whatever, in Lloyd Harbor Elementary when we were doing like the Reagan physical fitness, and we won the award from Ronald Reagan, who was a United States president. He was a seated president. So when I got in the accident, this guy, Ralph Winchew, who worked at Century 21, the real estate office, gave me the name of some guy, Michael Smith, in Manhattan. So to make sure, because I had Alexander James in the car, in his bassinet. So they asked, so I got x-rays because that's what they said to do. And then I went to Manhattan. I think I asked Jason to either drive me or whatever, because I really hate Manhattan. Like, I really fucking hate Manhattan. And so I think he went with me. And then I got to Michael Smith's office, and it's a blur. Like, it doesn't connect with what I haven't been able to think about it in a long time. I know, like, the physical name on the door was Michael Smith. I don't know what he looked like. I don't know what happened when I went to the meeting. I just know he said that he needed something, and that he would be in touch. And I'm like, okay. And then that was that. But for that accident, I think like they paid me like $2,000 or $3,000. I mean, like, I was having trouble like paying the bills, and I was just like, they totaled the car. I'm like, how am I going to get even a new car at that point? Oh, it's such a mess. Let's think about this. That was Michael Smith in Manhattan. Oh, and then I went to go see a Rodney Lapidus. I think it was 1875, Sunrise Highway in Bohemia. Might have been Holbrook. I don't know. It gets confusing over there. but I went to him as well when Michael Smith said he couldn't do anything, I think. Or he wanted to review the file afterwards, right? Because something's up with my spinal cord. Well, they've known since I was little that my bone structure, my endostructure is not the same as the rest of you all. There's an anomaly in it, which normally is supposed to stay quiet, except I got in a car accident and didn't know, like, again, I mean, like, when you erase somebody and their connection to, like, where they're supposed to be, so they do all sorts of shit that they're not supposed to do, so you can gain access to more shit going, oh, well, she broke whatever. No, she didn't. You broke her away from her family. You broke her, the little size 4 Soviet, away from the Soviet VLAD department in Dark Arts and Field of Dreams. So everything that happens to that kid is going out tenfold to everybody that stood around did fucking nothing or went in the opposite direction of going to pick her up and bring her back where she belongs. What was not clear about that? I thought that was really fucking clear. So I have this ring now. I mean, again, I try to make like monumental, like little, I've been putting this on the papers that I've been writing now at this age, at 42, in the year 2020, totally wrong fucking direction. So this way it was documented for the piece of shits in the dark art department that did fucking nothing my whole life other than hurt me further. So this way I have a sealed ring, SEALRING. So point is that I have an I spine, not a C spine, and my I spine at the moment in the back of it today, especially if you can check my Aether and Ether on biomatrices for the FIT and the MIT program. It's almost like they drove a spike into the back of my I spine, ISPINE, today, and it's then after it's almost like a grappling hook where you put the hook in and then it spikes out. I mean, I think that like Molly's Molly's are the outer size. So when the sheetrock gets soft, or the plastic gets soft, you put a Molly and then you put a screw through it as an extra anchor, right? No, but this is a grappling. So it goes in one way and then it goes out so it doesn't come back out, right? I got that going on in the middle of my, between my 2 shoulder girdles in the bottom part. I mean, it's a clavicle bump, but on my I spine. And then it's pulling like this way and this way on, and it's giving me a headache and it's giving me pain up and down my shoulders today. Again, the pain comes and goes, but I don't know if you want to chase a Coptic record of whoever's irises scanned over in my lifetime by either artificial process, meaning like a TV, like a light product, like a computer monitor, TV, plasma, whatever, or if they actually had physical copy that they read over. Because there's your list of, like, I don't know if they're doing anything, like, I don't know whose service they're working for, but it ain't of the queen that actually exists for, like, the Field of Dreams in the Dark Arts department, which is the only queen there is.